We are the Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America, to let the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that they are the true children of Israel spoken of in the Holy Scriptures. And that Esau is the so-called white man that walks upon the earth today. Alright? And with that, I want to say, call halal to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Okay, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings to the elect of Yashahala. And salutations and blessings for you Akim out there enduring the truth and sincerity, looking for the downfall of Babylon. Alright? And I say that in particular because you have certain Israelites who's not looking for the downfall of Babylon. Alright? Them calling themselves an Israelite is a club to them. It's a new denomination to them. It's just a regular religion to them. You know? It's something to do in the meantime of still doing what you want to do, but this truth is supposed to change you. This truth is supposed to get rid of that old man. This truth is supposed to make you a new reputation. Okay? That's, hey, like you say, the name was blotted out of the book of life. Alright, your name is your reputation. Okay? So when you come into this truth, you basically get a clean slate. You know? Now, of course, we're not perfect. And it's not like once you come into this truth, you beam to another planet where you prophesy or something. No, you still have temptation and you still have Satan walking around about you, bro. You have to be circumspect, you know? Which some Israelites, it seem like they just in it for the fun of it, so to speak, you know? But that's why when the persecution comes, it's going to show who's really about the truth and who's not, man. All right, that's that fiery trial, okay?
That's crazy. I did a lesson on RAWCHAA. About the dream that I was having. I kind of took yesterday when I go off the interview about, in a dream I had like trumped up charges on me. It was like 5 or 6 charges, but none of them was like some sort of stuff that I actually did. Wild emails and that and the third. You know, that's basically defamation of character. You know, and that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna, you know, make a so-called terrorist. Alright? They did it to the elders, they did it to YAHAWASHI. When he was the people. That's what's coming. The persecution is coming. It's going to come down. That's why they have the green list. They have all this shit set up for a reason. They're going to use it. Mark 4:1. And he began again to teach by the seaside. And there was gathered unto him a great multitude, so that he entered into a ship and sat in the sea. And the whole multitude was by the sea on the land. And he taught them many things by parables, and said unto them his doctrine. Hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow. And it came to pass, as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and fowls of the air came and devoured it up. And some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away.
Yeah, it had no root. So you had a sower who had seeds, but the seeds they fell on different ground, okay? Which is, the seeds are us, okay? It's everybody upon the planet, really, all right? But some fell by the wayside, some actually sprung up, but they wasn't deeply rooted. Meaning they didn't endure, they couldn't endure. Alright? Because part of everything is according to Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. Alright? That's who is the catalyst to everything. He controls everything. So everybody upon this earth is those seeds. But some people are not going to be rooted. Some people are going to be part of this truth for a minute, and then they're gonna be gone. Some people are gonna completely go against it. Man, y'all crazy, y'all tripping. And Jesus is my Lord, you know what I'm saying? Like all of that, you know? Go ahead.
And some fell among thorns, and there were thorns grew up and choked it, and yielded no fruit. And others fell on good ground, and did yield fruit that sprang up and increased, and brought forth some 30, some 60, and some 100.
That's what you want to be. You want to fall upon that good ground, man. All right? You're not about to grow no plant on concrete. It's not going to happen. All right?
Tupac.
Yeah.
Goddamn poem. The rose that grew from the concrete. No, roses don't grow from concrete.
Exactly.
All right? You have to have the earth. You have to have rain. You have to have the perfect conditions in order for that flower to bloom. And those perfect conditions are this truth, the 100% truth.
How many flowers you see in Antarctica, you know what I'm saying? It can't, you know, it can't weather the storm, basically. The cold kills it, man. Like the brother said, you gotta have the proper things in order for it to grow, man. All right? So knowing that, they gotta say, so knowing that, you gotta have the proper things to grow within this truth, man. All right? Which is, of course, YAHAWASHI first. All right? You gotta read this word. You know, blessed be that read it and keep it the things that are written within the prophecy. Okay? A lot of people just like calling themselves Israelites. Okay? You see all of them people jumping, ready to do an interview and all of that. Oh, they seeing us now. Now they ready to jump. But are you going to be that same person like, I'll die for YAHAWASHI? You know what I'm saying? What about when they start killing us? Start rounding us up? Are you going to have that same energy to put yourself out there, you know what I'm saying, that you have right now to get a little fame? All them niggas that be on the news, always pulling their punches, basically. You know what I'm saying? They always pulling their punches. Here it is, you have the perfect opportunity to put the name out there, to put a little bit of truth out there, but you water it down because you're in front of the camera with the white man. And then you go, oh, Johanna blazes up Brooklyn and all of this shit. Sorry. Then you get on the news, you quiet as a church mouse, man.
Give it the edited version.
Yeah.
YAHAWASHI was an austere man. He didn't pull no punches. He told it exactly how it was. Straight down the line, man. And that's how we are. You know, there's no respect of person. Whether you walking up, whether you got a news camera, whether you driving by, you'll get the same doctrine, the same thing, all three. We're not going to tell you something that's going to make you feel good about yourself just because that's what you want. That's what the churches do. The churches tell you that you're going to get a blessing, that you got an anointing coming, this, that, and the third. We're going to tell you that, look, it's famine, mourning, and woe coming to this place, man. And you need to get right in the spirit. That's what you're going to get over here.
And as it was all saying, the Lord spoke straightforward because he said, my sheep will hear my voice. Yep. So it don't matter how the word's being brought out, as long as it's being brought out in truth, the Most High's people are they're going to receive it, retain it, and they're going to move, they're going to act on it.
Yeah, you can't say, I'm giving you the truth if you're not telling me what's going on in its entirety. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to water it down. Now there's a difference between watering it down, or I would say speaking smooth things, opposed to it's a difference between speaking smooth things and coming on the level of someone understanding. You know, that's why all of the apostles and the prophets and the disciples, they didn't use the same. Everybody didn't stick with the same exact. Dang, what is that word? I was just thinking of that word the other day too. It's not even a crazy word either. Comparison, yeah. That's, hey, because you read, I think it's Matthew 25, It said the kingdom of heaven is likened unto this, blah, 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 blah. Then another one, kingdom of heaven likened unto blah, blah, blah. It's not the same comparison because everybody's not going to understand it the same way. Right. But if you put that truth out there, like the brother said, the sheep hear his voice. They'll hear it. If you speak in truth and sincerity, they'll hear it. The Lord, all right, YAHAWASHI would allow them to hear it for them to understand if he wants them to get it, you know?
It's 1 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 5. It says, I start at verse 4. It says, but as we were allowed of the Most High to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but the Most High which trieth our hearts. For neither at it...
in trust with the gospel, right? If you have something and you want it, you want it to be protected or untainted, you know, you want it to keep it pure, you put it in someone's hands that you can trust, all right? You know, I just, like Aquaman, all right? You watch that movie Aquaman, there was a trident, all right? There was a trident that was held deep down, and man, it's actually crazy, man. Of course, it's a movie and stuff, but it was basically protected by a big-ass sea monster, all right, which pretty much is Leviathan, okay? But here it is, the king that had it made, he died, but he was holding it, and of course, you gotta wait till the true, you know, 100% guy can come and relieve it out of his hands and all of that, but all of these different guys went down there to try and get this trident because it was very powerful, okay? But it was that, you know, basically Leviathan was protecting it. And so Aquaman, when he went down there, you know, the monster is protecting the trident, and he spoke to the monster. And the monster was like, oh, you can hear me? You can understand me? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, I have never met anybody that can understand me. All right? That's how we are with the scripture. The Lord has given us he opened the seals. All right? He, what's that is that Daniel, the 12th chapter? Yeah. I think it's like verse 2.
Daniel chapter 12, verse 1, it says, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. There shall be a time, there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book, and many of them that walk sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
That's that confusion. I'm an African American. I'm a what's that shit? A Nubian king or whatever they. You know what I'm saying? Look at Shaka Amos. This dude is deep into whatever into Egyptology, man. He got one big ass Shanae braid, bro. Like all the rest. You know. He looked just like the kid off the Prince of Egypt movie, man. You know, because he's deep into that. But that's that confusion. What it said? What about it?
It says some to everlasting life. It says, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake.
Sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. YAHAWASHI have allowed us to come out of that dust, to come out of that confusion. All right, that's when you take confidence or pride in calling yourself an Israelite, not just to get recognition. Okay, you call yourself an Israelite to show YAHAWASHI you want salvation, man. All right, this is not a cool thing to do because persecution is going to come to the Israelites. like I said earlier, you got to keep that same energy, that same interview energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you could get tortured. They could just put you straight to death. They can starve you. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures tell you in Lamentations, it's better to die by the sword than by famine. But these things will come. Not to every single individual, but there will be a test that it's gonna be a test that you're gonna have to pass to show YAHAWASHI that you is riding with him. 2nd Maccabees, the 7th chapter, man. With the 7 brothers and their mom. How can you sit here, you're the last one? Or the mom, or even the mom. But you and your brothers, you watch 6 of your brothers be tortured and put to death, man. Like we said a while ago, the first one had to do what? He had to set that standard, man. Because if he would have got soft or got weak, the other brothers would have got weak. Possible. That's the same with the situation with Eleazar. They're like, yo, man, you ain't even got to really eat no pork. We'll give your ass some steak. And you can just act like it's pork. He's like, nah, if I do that, then they gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? That's caring for the flock, man. All right? That's being your brother's keeper in a sense. You know, you're not worried about yourself.
But the greater good of the nation.
Exactly. But they was ready, man, we gotta get that, bro. We need that. Yeah, no. The one with Eleazar, they try to give him the pork. Because that's, you know, that's setting that standard, man. And that's what we're doing. Lord willing, we're part of the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven, okay, of New Jerusalem, all right? And we are going to set that standard, man. The fact that we have the ability to go off and be wicked and do what we want to do here in Babylon, we're not doing that. We're sacrificing that BS life to give our life and our devotion to YAHAWASHI, man. Chapter 6, first Maccabees, right? Second Maccabees, chapter 6. Yeah. Yes, 6 and 18, bro. And this is, hey, through the Spirit, it's all tying into those seeds, man. Because those seeds that's going to fall on that good ground are the ones that's going to actually flourish, bring fruit, increase, okay? The rest of them are going to fall by the wayside, all right? You can't fall by the wayside and be first fruits in the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to work like that. The first fruits is what? That's part of husbandry, all right? That's part of planting and seeing an increase, all right? Cultivating the field and seeing an increase, man. Okay? And that's what YAHAWASHI is doing. That's why this word is compared to food, which helps you grow, compared to water, which helps you be healthy, helps you grow and increase. Hey, look, the water, when it rains, it helps out the grass, all right? It helps out the fields, it helps out the hut, you know, when you think planting things. It helps out the animals, keep them alive, okay? Maintain sea levels, all right? It does all of that, man. Compared to oil, which is one of the essential things that spoke of in Ecclesiastes, the 39th chapter, all right? Compared to milk, you know, bread, all of these things that keep you going, wine, you know, honey, all of these things have some type of positive benefit. Yeah, there could be negative benefits, I won't say negative benefits, negative side effects, you know, but it depends on how you use it. The fact that we know that we're Israelites depends on how you use it. All right? Are you using that are you using that to say, look, Lord, I'm your servant? Or are you serving yourself, man? Okay?
Say the law is good, but man use it lawfully.
Kind. Yeah, that, yep.
2 Maccabees chapter 6 and verse 18 says, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of well-favored conscience, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh.
Yep. Yeah, hey, man, you about to, about to eat this pork right here, Go ahead.
But he choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination.
He's not even going to be there no more. But what? His reputation. Here we is in 2019. We're talking about him, reading about him like, that's how I want to be. I want that type spirit. I want that type of integrity. I want that type of endurance, man. All right, diligence, faith, mindset, okay, spirit. Let me get a fourth of that portion, That, hey, your name is a reputation, man. All right? Your name is a reputation. The fact that you call yourself an Israelite, you are what? YAHAWAH, you are prince of the power, man. That's a reputation. You gotta uphold that. Deuteronomy the 4th chapter, like, man, surely these people, there is no people nigh unto God like them. We are the prince of the power, man. Going to Ecclesiasticus, the 30th chapter, man. When they talk about your child being raised up and you teaching them a certain standard, so when you die, it's as if you never left. We are a prince of the power, as if Yahweh himself is here, man. Through our example, our big brother Yahawashai. All right, we are to set the standard for the earth. The Lord don't want, if you don't have proper judgment, if you don't have discipline, you got, that's why you can't be a hypocrite and be on top of Israel. No, it does not work like that, man. That's what the wicked scribes and Pharisees, they was hypocrites, okay? They was hypocrites. Here it is. All of these different prophecies supposed to come to pass, but because this guy is somewhat still in your fame, you got a problem with it. Oh, well, the scripture said that he was going to he was going to be born in, Bethlehem, I believe. But the Lord was raised in Nazareth, basically the ghetto, Oh, these Galileans, they basically was in the ghetto. They ain't nothing, they don't know nothing. You gotta look within that. You gotta look past that, man. Hey, I'm glad, what I'm saying, through the spirit that came back up. But that reminded me of a lesson I wanted to do about the white sepulchres, man. All right? You got these nice sepulchres that people get buried in, but inside is what? Dead bones. Brother, you can come up here with a gold garment with diamonds on it. Real diamonds that say Yahshua, but you go home, you take that off, and you go eat pork, you smoking, you're doing all nigga shit. You're dry bones, man. Dry bones, that Ezekiel 37th chapter. The valley of dry bones. Hey, it might come around, hold on to it. But we gotta speak about Eleazar right now. Read about his reputation, his name. So when you hear Eleazar, you think of what? Man, I didn't remember his. Now, of course, you had other high priests and things of that nature within the scriptures named Eleazar, but this is the Eleazar that I remember because of his reputation, because of his integrity. All right. Hey, I know you're ready to finish the movie Troy. Hey, he was like, I forget exactly what the little dude said. Basically says in a roundabout way that he will be scared to go and fight. He said that's why nobody will remember your name. You know what I'm saying? When you hear Troy, I think of Achilles. You know what I'm saying? That's who you're going to think about. When I hear about the Grecians, I think of Alexander the Great. You know what I'm saying? I hear about the Persians, I think of who? Yeah, Xerxes. You hear Spartan, you think of Leonidas. You think of the 300. You know what I'm saying?
says Maccabees, 2 Maccabees 6 and 19. It says, but he choosing rather to die gloriously than to live staying with such an abomination, spit it forth and came of his own accord to the torment. And it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things as are not lawful for the love of life to be tasted. But they that had charge of the wicked beast, for the oath of the acquaintance they had with the man, taking him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision.
They was cool with him. They had an acquaintance. They knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is the only place where we was not allowed to be who we are. We had to actually find ourselves, so to speak. But that was all part of prophecy. Because it said in the place